Hello everyone, in today's video I will show you how to maintain the Tesla Model S sunroof. I will address ripped seals, gaps between seals, blocked drains, clean and re-grease slides for smoother operation. Let's start with purchasing new seals from Real Deal EV through eBay. Quite pricey, around €150 delivered for 2 seals, but I couldn't find a cheaper option for facelift car. Look at these gaps between original seals. No wonder the dust and dirt was getting inside and clogging the drains. Also, rubber is ripped in few places. The other side didn't look much better. Let's get to work. Lift the trunk and carefully pry upwards plastic trim. I've cleaned the whole area under this panel with wet wipes. Using small hoover first wouldn't be a bad idea to avoid dropping debris into drains. The seal you want to replace is on the inner side of plastic trim. Not this one. That's the outer side. I will try to re-glue it with double-sided sticky tape. Yes, this side needs to go, the thicker one. I can see the previous owner was trying to reseal it with silicone probably. Bad idea. Removing old seal is easy, just pull it out starting from one of the ends. Double check the length of new seal. Should be the same as the old one. I should have done it before I removed the old one. Now comes the tedious part. Pressing a new seal into plastic trim. I've tried a small flathead screwdriver, tried pulling the seal into the groove, not good. Seal might either get damaged or stretched. Match the end of the seal with the corner of the plastic trim and keep going. I have switched to old small and blunt Phillips screwdriver. It worked best for me, piece by piece pushing the locking lip inside while pressing it with other hand's fingers. I've seen some videos online people using painting roller to press the seal in. You can try it if you have one. There is no left and right seal on Real Deal EV to be purchased. So you are getting 2 left or 2 right ones, I'm not sure. This means one side gonna be off slightly at the ends. It doesn't really matter, minor cosmetic issue. Thin double-sided tape would be better, but I couldn't find one, so I just used small pieces of 3M tape to reattach the outer seal. I didn't have a proper rubber seal lubricant. I've used light grease instead. While everything is exposed, I want to clean and re-grease roof slides, but also put grease on rusty roof rack mounts. Same job on the other side. Pry the trim. This one looks even worse. And some cleaning again. Now cleaning the slides. And putting some fresh grease on them. Tedious job again. I knew good method, so it went much quicker this time. Some close-up shots of how to press the new seal into the plastic trim. Greasing the other side's rusty spots. I will open the spanners up again next year, treat it with deruster and respray it to last longer. Time to check and unblock the drains. There is some dirt inside. Pour a little bit water into front left drain. Bad news, it's clogged. The right front one dries up straight away. And you should see water dripping behind the front wheel. The rear right drain test. Dries right up. And water is dripping before the rear wheel. Perfect. The rear left drain test shows standing water again. Bad news. Using a cotton bud didn't work while trying to unclog it. Luckily, I had some PLA filament around the house, which turned out to be perfect for the job. Long and stiff to push it in the drain, but also flexible enough to get it through the bends. The rear drains were done quickly because the PLA goes straight in. There is no 90 degrees bend at the beginning. But the front one is a mystery. Even after pushing PLA in around a meter deep, I still get standing water when testing again. I have to get access to this drain. 7mm socket to unscrew the A-pillar. No need to take the pillar out completely. Pry open the roof liner. This space is packed with cables, pipes and airbags, so be careful. The roof drains are deep inside there. You have to bend the end of PLA before trying the front drains. Gave it another go with longer PLA and water drained, but once I took out PLA, the water is standing again. Now, that's a good one. There is no way that it will be clogged deeper than that. Other side pushed through okay, just to get rid of any small debris inside. But on the blocked side, I need to detach sun visor to get better access to the drain. Torx 20 will do the job. Have to turn it a good bit to pull it out completely. Now I can pry open the roof liner a bit more and dig out the drain. I think I found the problem. This was completely flat in this spot. The front drains are attached to sunroof assembly at a 90-degree angle, so while I was trying to push PLA in, I detached the drain from the roof. I have to fix it, otherwise I will have water in the footwell after the first rainfall. Once it was disconnected, I pushed long PLA in to make sure there is no other blockage on the way. This flattened piece looks like assembly issue. It was trapped and squeezed from factory. I need to make it round somehow, trying different things. I used pliers and taped it around, but it flattened again. Some heat would probably help, but I ended up wrapping a flat piece with 2 tie wraps, and it seemed to work okay. Time to connect it back to the roof assembly, which is not easy, and reinstall the sun visor. Water test gives a healthy slurring sound, and liquid is drained immediately. Perfect. Success! Once all the drains were working, I re-greased all the seals around. I'm not sure how long this thin layer of grease will stay on the seals, but it's definitely better than leaving them dry. Line up trim pieces, looking at the ends, and push them down firmly piece by piece. Some final cleaning to be done. Installing the other side's trim piece now. Let's check out the gaps now. It's looking really good. The roof is sealed again. That's what I mentioned earlier. One side will not fit perfectly at the ends. There is zero gap anywhere. Perfect. The roof is working okay. But even after cleaning and re-greasing the slides, I still see a bit of stuttering. Less than before though. Time to give it a good wash. I'm confident now that there will be no standing water in the roof. Sunroof won't be used much during winter months, but there will be a lot of rain here in Ireland. I don't have to think about it for a good while now. I can just enjoy open roof while the weather is nice. I'm sure this kind of roof service should be done to all cars with a sunroof, not just Tesla. Just making sure the drains work every year or two will save you from big problems. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.